I skimmed this article before doing this video, and I have to say, Birds of Prey sounds like it's going to be a really, really weird movie. This movie just sounds absolutely bizarre. There's some really, really weird stuff that we're going to be talking about that's in this article. And obviously, you know, it talks about in the headline, like, potentially damaging LGBT representation. We're going to be jumping into that as well. So I hope you guys are excited for a really, really juicy video regarding Birds of Prey. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Birds of Prey said to have potentially damaging LGBT representation. So that's going to be kind of more towards the end of this article. Birds of Prey, or to give it its full title, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn, sounds like it's going to be weird. Real weird. At least that's if these plot details prove to be true. A report over on Reddit, which has already been backed up by a few people who've seen the film, claims that Harley Quinn, Black Canary, Huntress, and Renee Montoya find themselves thrown together because Black Mask is hell-bent on capturing the young Cassandra Cain. Why does he want to get his hands on her so bad? Well, she somehow swallowed a diamond that belongs to him, and the diamond secretly contains pictures of his dingling. Yes, I'm not even joking, you guys. I am not even joking you. That is currently the rumor that's going around right now in regards to apparently part of the plot of the movie. The villain needs to get his hands on them before they go public and ruin his reputation. In addition, the leaker explains that Black Mask will be a narcissistic gay man who spends much of the movie flirting with horribly scarred serial killer Victor Zsasz. It's also said that Cain has essentially nothing in common with her comic book counterpart, being described as a chubby Asian kid who talks a lot, not to mention that none of the characters will be seen in comic-accurate costumes, with Black Mask's skull face reduced to the half mask we've seen in the leaked set pictures. So, you know, there's definitely potential here. There's definitely potential here for a crossover with the Phantom of the Opera. I'm just saying. There's definitely a potential crossover here. But you know, these costumes look like garbage. They look so just meh. All right, why it's not apparently this? Okay, it's not going to show me whatever the other picture is. So this is pretty much what we're going to be looking at here. So this is new look at Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn in Birds of Prey surfaces online. That looks like trash. I'm sorry. That just looks really, really bad. The tone of the movie also sounds wildly different from what came before. Harley narrates the film in the style of Deadpool, including some breaking of the fourth wall. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And it's also said to be almost like slapstick and like a Tarantino movie on acid, all of which may explain why Warner Bros. Are reported to be nervous about the production. Honestly, I'd be nervous too. Like, this movie just sounds like it's going to be a complete dumpster fire. I'm sorry. Look, I'm someone who usually prefers weird movies. I like weird movies a lot, but this just sounds so weird, it sounds dumb. Like, seriously, I can't believe that there's a possibility that part of the plot line might be that Black Mask is trying to stop someone from leaking his D pics. This is where we're at right now. No, I mean, the thing is that this movie has been in kind of development and production for a while, and this could be just another one of those crappy movies that Warner Brothers / DC puts out, and they're kind of going on a really good, they're heading in a good direction right now with, they've had like Aquaman, Wonder Woman, then we're going to be getting Wonder Woman 1984, which should be great. We are going to be getting Joker later this year. So they're kind of heading in a good direction, it seems like. But then we have this movie, which might just throw a monkey wrench into that entire thing. Now we're going to be getting into the part of this article that I want to touch on as well. Finally, Grace Randolph has shared over on YouTube that the film's portrayal of Black Mask may be potentially damaging LGBT representation, and that it shows a potential lack of dignity, threatening to take the entire franchise back to its darker days. Ouch. Now, obviously, we don't know what they're talking about here. We don't know exactly what could be the damaging LGBT representation here, but I just have to say, okay, you want LGBT representation in your movies. That doesn't mean that the LGBT characters should be getting special treatment. That does not mean that the LGBT characters should be basically mollycoddled in the movies. I don't think that that should be a thing. I think that the LGBT characters should be treated just like any other character. If they're talking about the fact that that Black Mask is basically flirting with horribly scarred serial killer Victor Zsasz throughout the movie, or the fact that he's narcissistic, if those are apparently things that are going to be damaging to LGBT representation in this movie, then that is just pathetic, okay? I'm sorry. If you want LGBT representation in your movies, then you have to treat the LGBT characters like normal characters, like every other type of character. They should not get special treatment in these movies. They should not all be put in some sort of positive light or anything, because look, there's been characters of all types of backgrounds throughout the history of movies and stories in general that have been put in positive lights and bad lights. As someone who's a Christian, I get this. There are lots of Christians that are put in movies that are portrayed in a bad light as well. So I'm just saying they should not get special treatment in these movies. Like I said, I don't know what they're talking about here. I don't know what kind of a potentially damaging LGBT representation there might be in the movie. I'm just saying that if it has to do with anything with the fact that Black Mask might not be that great of a guy or whatever, or he might be doing some really, dumb, terrible things in the movie, that should not, he does not deserve special treatment because of those things. So, and she also says that it has a potential lack of dignity. I don't know. This just really irritates me. You've been screaming and crying for this representation for a while, and now that you're finally getting it, it's not good enough. Kind of just plays into the whole SJW thing, once again, where you can never satisfy the SJWs. You just can't. You can never, ever satisfy the SJWs. Now, like I said, I'm just looking at this from the outside. This is how I'm looking at it with the evidence that I have here. So, and this movie just in general just sounds really weird. It really does. I really don't think this movie is going to be that great. I really don't. I think this is going to be another rotten movie on Rotten Tomatoes. This movie is not going to do well. I don't think this movie is going to perform well. I don't think this movie is going to be accepted very well by critics and fans and all of that type of stuff. I don't know. That's just the way that I'm feeling about the movie at this point, with everything that we've been getting as far as information about the movie over the past few days. So let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this movie? What do you think about Birds of Prey? Are you excited for Birds of Prey? What do you think about the interesting plot details about the movie? Potential plot details, I should say. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.